the stare of the champion against the challenger. Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Wait a minute! Five!
Yes. What's going on? This your boy Celeb. We got Typhoon. We here. WUP Wrestling Unleashed podcast. Fool. What's good, y'all? We out here. Been on for a minute, but we are here. We are here. So come and enjoy us and celebrate us because we're in here. We're about to talk about some of the past events, the past premium live events and pay-per-views and shows from the past week.
One hell of a weekend leading up to Memorial Day, man.
Oh yeah. So what you got for us today, man?
I mean, I think we should go over main event.
Bless you.
Main event was I don't know, and I kind of you know what I'm saying? We kind of predicted most things that was gonna happen.
Yeah,
You
it
know
was
what
very
I'm saying?
predictable. It was kind of a predictable.
Yeah, and it kind of really didn't feel like much of a main event to me. And it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing dogging WWE or anything. But I think I don't know if they're creative or their match producers just have too much talent and not enough hands on deck. And if the recent releases have hindered them more so in that area, but things just have been weird. Like I felt like WrestleMania was I liked WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people thought it was lackluster. I was okay with WrestleMania. But I do feel like they started to pick up after WrestleMania way more.
They did. I agree.
All over the like you have Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins faction, and now you have both Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in it.
Yeah, that's a big faction. That's a huge faction.
It's also like it's not very diverse. You got people all in that faction that are top talent. It's kind of burying Braun Breaker in this role. We've talked about that before, but it's they could better utilize all this talent because all three of those talents are going to be wanting to go after a belt, if not the same belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As they should for their persona, their character.
Right.
But yeah, I would say my favorite part from it was probably obviously the return of Cody was probably my biggest pop from the event. Ron Cena was hilarious.
Ron Cena, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm
Him
saying?
Coming out to John Cena's music. When I heard the bro, I lost it when I heard that, bro. that was too good. Like,
yeah, I was. He came out with the Ron Cena shirt with him on it. I was like,
yeah, too good, man. Too good.
Sell that as merchandise.
Little tape on the shirt over John. It said Ron on it.
Yeah, that's they need to go ahead and put that as merchandise.
Yeah. They probably already have. What else do we have from Double or not Double or Nothing? I'm already trying to get to Double or Nothing.
We did have that match between
There's the Money in the Bank qualifier. I know that. But there
what was that on Friday?
You said on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was that's tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, there's one tonight too. Yeah. Seth Rollins is gonna qualify for sure. There's two of them tonight. There's one with Penta and then one with Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah, Liv Morgan's return. I thought there was something else that was.
He said, Woodage said Ron Cena's shirts are on sale on the WWE shop.
They already are?
Yeah, as well they should be.
Who said that?
Woodage.
Woodage, what is up, bro? Yeah, Woodage always coming through.
Always coming clutch.
Yeah. Thank you, Woodage. Thank you, Woodage. John Cena. How many times are we gonna see John Cena laid out in that starfish position, bro?
Up until he loses a title. That just goes to show you every time he does that position, he winning.
Who do we think's taking that title from him, bro?
Cody. Drew might have to take off the rest of the year. I mean, he's making a movie. Whoever wins Money in the Bank. Right now the Money in the Bank is kind of thin. There's not too many good competitors in it all, so far. They said Drew McIntyre's neck is messed up.
Is it really?
Oh man, that sucks. It's not a good sign.
Well, we wish you a fast recovery.
For real.
Because neck injuries ain't nothing to play with.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head, and I can't really find anything in the little bit of notes that I did make about the event, because everything that I figured I have already talked about, I figured we would come up with off the fly anyways, what was really impactful on our memories.
The highlight of this weekend most definitely was AEW, Double or Nothing.
Without a doubt, bro. From beginning to.
Yeah, I gotta give credit. Okay, I give credit where credit is due to NXT. Trick Williams, congratulations on your your new belt win. Making history, kind of like Kenny Omega did when he won the belt when he was at the AEW. Good job on that. But you can't beat that 8-man tag match, bro. That what was it? 5-man tag? 10-man tag? 5-man?
No, that That
Swerve
was
Strickland.
8-man.
Okay, 8-man. All right.
Wait, no. Was that 10-man?
That's what I thought. It was 10. Because you had Swerve, you had Samoa Joe, you had
Kenny.
Kenny Omega, then you had Hobbs, and then there was one more. Was it Wheeler Yuta?
Oh, Willow.
Oh yeah, Willow Nightingale. That's right, because she was the girl. And then they had over on you got the Young Bucks. Then they had
Young Bucks, Moxley.
Yep.
Claudio, Wheeler Yuta, and Shayna Baszler.
Yep.
Right?
Baszler.
I think my name is
5-on-5.
Cooler though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was 5-on-5. That was cool though. It was a cool match.
It was beyond cool, man. That match, I don't even know how to put that match into words. That was a one of a kind performance and match all around, from beginning to end. Had me feeling like I was playing System Link Halo. You know what I'm saying? They had split screen going on.
Yeah, but the 4, yep. I like
was
that shit.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, that was dope.
Everything going on. It was really cool. Then they started hitting the music. Wild.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was actually a really good match. Yeah, it was a really good match.
Me and your cousin were losing our shit watching that match. That match was insane.
I was hearing y'all.
Yeah, that match was insane, bro. Like, they might have played that Disturbed song maybe a little too long. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never listened to it on repeat 7 times in a row or however many times it played, but
yeah, that was a long play.
It had a dope effect though. I'm not gonna lie, it was cool. And they really hit every element in that match. They had all around. You had hardcore elements, blood. You had heroes versus you had the babyface versus the heels, the heroes versus the villains. You had outside brawls. You had in the crowd brawls. You had every type of brawl you can think of, man. They was doing everything. They was putting people in ambulances that was still there from previous matches. Shout out to the Mark Briscoe match with damn, who the hell?
Ricochet,
yeah. Damn.
Yeah, that was a hell of a match.
Sorry, Ricochet, because a lot of people hate on Ricochet, but I actually like Ricochet, bro. One of my favorite matches ever in wrestling to this day is, and I tell everybody about it. Like, when I was in Florida last time, I was telling my family down there about it. I was like, yo, because they're interested. I was like, you got to check out Ricochet's matches in Lucha Underground. You got to check out what he's done in Japan.
Prince Puma.
Bro, Ricochet's that dude.
I mean, I don't think he should be arguing with a 21-year-old.
He's not. The only area I think that he lacks in anywhere
on the mic
is on the mic. Other than that, like, he hasn't found his niche with promos yet, and his direction with his dialogue. But his skills as a wrestler, he's definitely he's got to be in the top. I want to say he's probably in the top 10 as far as like talent, like he can do a lot. There ain't many things that Ricochet can't do. And Mark Briscoe was bleeding like a pig, bro.
I thought he was gonna die.
Bro, at one point I think I seen him wobble a little bit. I don't
Yep.
know if that was just selling it or if he was like,
I thought that I seen that too. I didn't know what I didn't know. I was like, bro, you're losing a lot of blood.
yeah, he's bloody.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
yeah,
then came back out at the end. His whole shirt was drenched in his blood.
yeah, that was cool too. That he came out for the Anarchy in the Arena.
Yeah.
Everything about that event, bro, was just great from beginning to end.
Absolutely.
Who else was oh my god, how can I forget? Tony Storm, bro. Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa's match was dope. And it was very me and your cousin might have been you said you was listening to us. You probably heard our Booker T commentary on that match. Cause
I probably was on a call on that match. I was on a call, so I didn't hear y'all.
oh man.
I watched it though. It was a good match.
That match was dope. Because of the history and the story, it's just that's one thing that I kind of overlooked, honestly, as when I've been analyzing things. I've said a few times I kind of caught myself saying WWE has the ability to long-term story tell. There's actually a lot of people in AEW that do too. Not from AEW, but from other organizations and in the independent scene in Japan.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, man, AEW was too dope.
It was. That was actually one of the better pay-per-views this year.
Oh, bro, I think it's my favorite pay-per-view this year, honestly. I don't think I've seen one that was better than that. I don't even think I liked WrestleMania as much as I liked Double or Nothing last night. As much as we all believed in Joe Hendry,
he didn't pull through last night.
he did not pull through on Battleground, man. But as we've discussed off stream, told you I theorize it's because he's coming to the main roster. I think that's the only thing that makes sense. He dropped his belt because he's coming to either Raw or SmackDown. I'm gonna say Raw.
I'm gonna think Raw more than SmackDown because
I'm gonna say Raw.
They need something big right now in Raw. They need something fresh, and Joe Hendry's fresh.
Yeah,
he's fresh. It's a crowd pop,
and we believe in him.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be interesting. I think that was my favorite thing from Battleground. I can't really speak on too much else because I really haven't watched a whole lot of it yet. I watched bits and pieces and I've seen highlights and I watched that match in specific. But yeah. What a weekend for wrestling. Like
yeah. It's been a real heavy weekend, and then we got wrestling tonight. We got those qualifier matches, and then it's been quite a run for both companies, right? Well, all the companies right now, because even New Japan, we were watching New Japan the other day, and they put on a really good show. It's just wrestling right now is at its peak of talent at a height that it should stay at.
Yeah, I agree. And I honestly think it'll only keep going up if they pilot it correctly.
I agree. I agree.
Oh yeah, like you said tonight, one of the things I started to say earlier is Liv Morgan is supposed to or theorized, rumored to be making a return tonight.
Okay. That'll
So
be what's up. And going up against Roxanne Perez because she brought her man some chicken nuggets.
that would be hilarious. I wasn't even thinking about that. You know that? That's crazy. I was not even thinking about them cheap nuggies, bro. I wasn't even thinking about those.
Those shits look dry as hell.
Yeah, them things was, I ain't gonna lie. What's Liv's partner's name?
Raquel Rodriguez?
Raquel Rodriguez, yes.
Yeah.
The tweet she made on X or whatever. It was either X or Instagram, bro. That was hilarious. What she said about the chicken nuggets,
Yeah.
hilarious. Um, yeah, man. That really it's terrible too because the Hangman Adam Page and Will Ospreay match
Crazy.
was it was a very good match. It was a dope match.
Yes.
But but that should not have been the main event.
No, that 8-man, that 10-man tag match should have been the
The
main event.
Anarchy in the Arena should have been the main event. Why
Just
why
like
did
Kofi Kingston and the Viking Raiders should have been on SmackDown or on TV, and the SmackDown ladder match should have been on WrestleMania.
yeah,
They fucked that up big
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Terrible decision.
I agree on that. Um what else is supposed to be on tonight? I made very minuscule notes and suffering for it now because we're barely into the stream. Um, do people are expecting Fallout already in the faction?
What faction?
The the Paul Heyman's faction. People are already saying that they're probably gonna have Fallouts like soon. I think that's an interesting take. Um, confirm matches and segments for tonight. Spoiler alert if you don't want to know. Mute your mics for this part. Come back in about 4 minutes. Um, World Tag Team Championship triple threat match. The New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods versus the Creed brothers, Julius and Brutus Creed versus the War Raiders, Eric and Ivar.
We all know the New Day is gonna take that.
I'm going New Day, bro. I like the new gig. I've liked their gear that they've had, and I don't think they're gonna stop being heels till Big E comes back and you know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to be something like that. It's gonna have to be something big. Um, Men's Money in the Bank qualifier. We already talked about that. Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, Finn Balor. Who are you taking in that match, bro?
It's gonna be Seth Rollins.
It's gonna be, or it has to be.
It has to be.
It has to be Seth Rollins.
It has to be. It
That's
just makes
what Paul Heyman would say. It has to be Seth Rollins. So I think that's a good prediction. But it would be really cool to put over the honorary Uce. It'd be very cool to give him a title shot.
Yeah.
But Seth does have a lot going for him. Seth has a lot of power behind him. A lot of shenanigans could be at play.
Yeah.
As to where, well, Sammy has his people now too.
Yeah.
And even more so now, Cody's back.
Yeah, that's true.
So who knows? Another confirmed match, Chad Gable versus Dragon Lee versus Penta.
Penta. Or somehow, some way, El Grande Americana comes out and headbutts the shit out of both of them.
Chad Gable gets injured before the match,
There you go.
or had to be somewhere, some type of shenanigan. I could
Or
see
got
that.
sick again.
And then the last one that's confirmed, Rusev versus Akira Tozawa. Out of all the things that they could be putting in front of our eyes,
What the fuck?
that's the one that
Rusev versus Akira Tozawa? You brought Rusev back to fucking be a jobber?
I don't know what's going on. But yeah.
Or is
Basically.
he gonna build, or is he gonna somehow build the Alpha Academy around him?
Yeah, that could be. That very well could be. What else? Anything else that's confirmed? No. Yeah, no. Nothing else confirmed yet.
No. We're probably gonna get hit with a 20-minute fucking promo at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, man, it's kind of crazy between ads and the little edits and montages of clipped together things that happened from last episode or last week or whatever takes up way too much of the show. Like you're taking up the time slot with stuff that we've already seen. Like give us, like, you can make a little promo out of it, but make the promo short and sweet and don't stretch
You're
it.
giving us recaps. You're giving us 30-minute recaps and shit. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
like too much.
If they want to go watch it back.
Give
And
us
Netflix has it.
wrestling, give us wrestling storylines, promos, backstage brawls and stuff like that. Don't give us no repeat advertisements and Cardi B telling me that she's gonna be hosting 3 times every show. But yeah, man.
So
That's
also
pretty
we
much-
have this week. We got Trick Willie coming on Tuesday, the new in new TNA champion. So
yeah, that finish was. I wasn't upset with that finish. It was.
no,
It looked good.
yeah, he didn't use the belt, but he did. So it is what it is, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So
And people are calling the botched 619 by Zelina Vega that she busted Chelsea Green's nose with. They're calling that 619. Yeah,
yeah,
I've seen online.
that's crazy.
What else? I want to say there was something else, but I forgot. Mm, no, I don't see much of anything in my notes other than that. That was pretty much the gist of it. Oh, then you have actually no, Mercedes Monet.
Yeah,
She also won the Owen Hart.
yeah, for the women. Yeah,
Yeah. So that could be some interesting stuff that might go down. Is she gonna lose her belt, or is she gonna get another belt?
yeah,
Because Jamie Hayter said she was gonna lose everything. Then Jamie Hayter lost. So Jamie Hayter ain't too good at predicting things. She's no Nostradamus.
yeah,
But we'll have to see, man. I think we're gonna have to see. You already know my money's gonna be on Tony.
yeah.
I'm going Tony always. Till the wheels fall off.
Hell yeah.
Um, yeah, man. That's pretty much all I had to really chat about. Anarchy in the arena. I can't even put that shit into words. It was amazing.
Yeah, Anarchy in the Arena was good. I mean,
That,
everybody did good this weekend. Everybody had a good program. You know what I mean? This whole past week was good. Like you said, everything's been just on the up. We will see tonight what happens and how they keep it up tonight on Raw. And I'm hoping they just, they keep on pushing and keep on, moving things in the right direction. You know what I mean? Um, Speaking of the right direction, y'all, our podcast days are now going to be moving to Saturdays and Mondays. So be on the lookout for our podcasts. We're moving it because of, job schedules and things of that sort. We do have a life, we have families and stuff like that. So we got to make sure that we are balancing everything and being like water, making sure this is balanced, like good Bruce Lee said, just balance, you know what I mean? So be on the lookout, Wootage and all that, tell your friends, share our stream, share everything. We're going to be up. Like we've been saying, we're going to be up and running on TikTok. We got our YouTube now. Go subscribe to that. You know what I mean? It's not Sports Fluent anymore. We're still under Sports Fluent, but we do have our own banner of Wrestling Unleashed podcast. You're going to see an imposter up there. Yeah, and I'm going to look you directly in the camera. You know what I mean? Wrestling Unleashed. We're calling you out because you know damn well you was not supposed to create a page 3 weeks after you seen you literally came and seen our stuff and then created your own page with some AI bullshit. Get out of here.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it has a different name
I'd be okay with
and the
that.
timing was different, if it came before us coincidentally, I
There was
would
no
been.
way because we looked at this. We looked it up. We looked
We
up
looked at the
everything.
timelines. Yeah, it came after us. But I'm saying,
It came 3 weeks after us.
if it would have been though, we would have changed our name. They had
Yeah,
it first.
yeah.
They
But
beat us
no,
to the punch line.
we beat them to the punch.
But we beat them to the punch. That's the important part. And what's more important is it sounds like some damn National Geographic wrestling. That shit sounds like the Animal Planet of wrestling.
I'm not even a hater, but I'm gonna just say this:
No,
our
I'm not
podcast
either.
is way better.
I was just shooting on it for a second. You know what I'm
Our
saying?
man, me too. Our podcast is better.
I was
Just say.
practicing my heel work. You know what I'm saying? I'm somewhere in between. I'm a little bit of vigilante. You know what
Take
I'm
your
saying?
name and change that shit. That's what I'm gonna say. You want to talk about some heel work? This is some heel shit right here. Take our name out your fucking mouth. Keep Wrestling Unleashed podcast name out your fucking mouth. Period. You know what I'm saying? I should have had Will Smith say that.
I was gonna say shades of Will Smith right there, man.
I should have had Will Smith say that. You know what I mean? But you know, we're gonna be getting our Wrestling Unleashed arcade up and running here. We got a lot of stuff going. Just be on the lookout. Just be on the lookout. You know, I got my wife, you know, creating up some dope ass, you know, YouTube
Them
shorts that we're gonna, yeah,
shorts
bro.
and them are dope.
So
She's
we got
doing
some
good work.
shorts. Yeah, she's doing some good
We
work.
got
So y'all be on the lookout for that.
we got shorts coming and they ain't jorts.
Nah.
You can see them.
Yeah, you gonna see them. You gonna see them. And you're gonna see us. You're gonna see these shorts for that we got going for these video games. We're gonna be playing everything. We're gonna be playing everything from A to Z. Like we're not gonna try to discriminate from the games, you know, that we play because we know we're gonna try to catch everybody's eye. We're trying to catch
Everybody.
the eye. We're trying to catch the eyes of everybody when it comes to this gaming stuff. You know what
We
I'm saying?
playing
This
the
podcast.
5M, we playing the fighting games, we playing the shooting games. Did I say we was playing the fighting games and the shooting games already?
Yep, we're playing the horror games, we're playing RPG, all that. All of that. Even if they one player, we'll still sit here and we'll watch each other and we'll give each other insights. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some dope ass games out there. Even if it's games like Elden Ring or games like Phasmophobia, games like Fatal Fury. I'm just shouting out names that we're gonna be playing. Games like Doom. You feel me? These games, you know, games that we're gonna be playing on here. And you know, hopefully y'all join in and man, it's gonna be
Halo,
fun. Halo,
Call
yeah,
of
Halo,
Duty,
Call of Duty, yep.
whatever y'all want to see, man. Whatever y'all want to be on with us in the chat, let us know. You know what I'm saying? We'll check it out. If it's up our alley, we'll get back to you and let you know in the chat or let you know on stream if it's something we might be interested in making content for. We're
Yes,
also
sir.
trying to figure out a way to do reaction shorts and reaction clips, streams of sorts, watch party reaction type things.
Yep, where everybody can come in, they can see what's going on, see the reaction, see what we're watching, and see how we're reacting.
It'll be like WUP's version of mystery science theater type thing. We'll be
What may end up happening is that we may end up using like a filtered over the actual content and flip the content to where the content looks backwards on the screen, but you can still watch it. So they can't get us with a copyright. We have to filter. We have to do something to where their copyright infringement. We'll figure that shit out, y'all.
Even if we gotta do some Discord stuff and just invite y'all to the Discord.
Yep, we do have a Discord server. If you guys want to join our Discord server, I can post that up there right now.
Sir, we will be building onto that more too, and doing a lot more of that soon.
Yes, sir.
Got a small team and a big machine growing. Growing bigger by the day.
We are. We have a huge team. Here you go, everyone. Boom.
What did you say? Who said what?
WrestleMania in Vegas had horrible endings for both of them. Yeah.
The finishes, some of the finishes weren't my favorite. I'll say that.
I'm gonna leave that up over my face for a minute, y'all, so that y'all can look through it. Yeah. Hit the Discord so that y'all can hit us up. This is where we'll be doing our giveaways and stuff like that some of the times. A lot of our game streams where we're playing each other on the games. A lot of our watch parties where we're watching the, the live events, the premium live events together. Join up.
All right, y'all.
We up out of here. This is your boy Celeb. This your boy Typhoon. And we up out of here for Wrestling Unleashed podcast. Whoop. Peace.
Oh,
Y'all be
peace.
smooth.
Till next time.
Yes,
Love,
sir.
peace, and grease.
We'll see y'all on Saturday. We out.
Look at the stare of the champion against the challenger. No, go!